Hello. Today we're talking about the risk of chemical lesion in the energy sector. There are several types of power plants that produce energy to transform it into electricity. Some of them use chemicals and irritants that can cause a chemical lesion if splashed. The majority of power plants operate on the principle of steam turbines. The steam produced by heating clean water turns the blades of one or more turbines. About 90% of all electrical energy produced in the world is generated using steam turbines. It is mainly this type of power plant that is concerned by the chemical risk. It includes geothermal power plants, fossil fuel power plants, biomass or waste power plants, nuclear power plants, thermo-solar power plants, and cogeneration plants. All these types of power plant contain the same areas of risk of chemical projections. First, the water treatment plants. They prepare the water that will then be transformed into steam, as well as the water used to cool the reactors. The risks of these stations will not be detailed in this video. You can find all the necessary information in the specific video on water treatment stations. Corrosive and irritating products are mainly lime, caustic soda, sulfuric acid, hydrogen peroxide, chlorine, and ferric chloride. So these are acids, bases, or oxidants. Secondly, there are the huge battery rooms which provide electricity in case of failure. These lead-acid batteries contain high concentrations of sulfuric acid, a corrosive product that can cause both chemical and thermal burns. The risk of splashing occurs during maintenance of these batteries, when they are recharged with distilled water. Then let's not forget about the laboratories. All types of corrosive and irritating products are used in research laboratories to improve the process inside the plants. Research is conducted on water chemistry and corrosion to limit the obsolescence of the facilities. The main source of accidents is nevertheless in the storage and unloading areas. It is primarily related to the transfer of chemicals from one container or tank to another. After that, maintenance represents several risks. Chemicals are used to wash water systems and boilers that contain impurities such as copper, iron, or nickel. Chemicals used to remove mineral residues are mainly sulfuric acid, nitric acid, caustic soda, and hydrochloric acid in large quantities. Other products may be used, such as bleach or peracetic acid, to remove moss, algae, or other organic material. Solvents and lubricants that can be irritating are used when maintaining machinery, turbines, as well as all mechanical parts of the facility. An additional risk exists in thermo-solar power plants. In these plants, a heat transfer fluid contained in tubes is heated by solar radiation. This fluid will then heat the water to create the steam needed for the turbines. It is very irritating and can cause chemical damage, especially in case of eye projection. Other power plants that do not use steam-driven turbines are wind power stations, hydraulic stations such as dams or tidal stations, and finally photovoltaic stations. There is less of a chemical risk. However, you will find strong detergents and cleaning products for maintenance which can be corrosive or irritating. The risk is mainly present during the production of the component parts. To summarize, the main corrosive and irritating chemicals used in power plants producing energy are bleach, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, caustic soda, and hydrochloric acid. Training your staff on these risks and wearing the appropriate PPE will always be your best allies in avoiding an accident involving a chemical splash. However, zero risk does not exist, hence the importance of having a multi-purpose decontamination solution. In case of a splash with one of these corrosive or irritating products, we recommend the use of diphtherine solution. It washes the surface, limits the penetration of the chemical in the eye or the skin, and stops the aggressiveness of all these chemicals, acids, bases and oxidants. Do not hesitate to consult our website or contact us by email or by phone. Our team is entirely at your disposal. Thank you and have a nice day.